Well guys, bunnies are not cute anymore. Hello my beautiful geekies and welcome to my review for The Witch, directed and written by Robert Eggers and starring Anya Taylor-Joy, Ralph Ineson, Katie Dickey, and Harvey Scrimshaw. And it's about a family in New England, a very poor family living in the field next to the woods in 1630. And of course at that time people really believed in black magic, witchcraft, possessions. They were really religious and this family follows suit. Then one day stuff starts to happen, this family starts to break down. We got one of the most terrifying movies I've probably have seen in the last 5 to 10 years. I know this movie has been around and some people have watched it ever since February. I only got a chance to watch it now, and I can clearly see where people's disappointment and criticism is of The Witch. If you're looking for a straight up horror movie with jump scares and real monsters and real witches showing up, you are going to be disappointed. This is a very thoughtful, tension-building, slow burn, creepy, haunting movie. It stays with you. I watched this movie with 3 friends a couple of days ago and I had to think about it. The more I thought about it, the more I enjoyed the movie and the more it left me thinking. Because this movie doesn't give you anything spoon-fed. This movie will leave you with ideas that you can think by your own self and make your own conclusions. Let's start with the performances. They are all good, but what I feel like is that this movie has very vehicle-like characters, and what I mean by that is they can represent anyone. They have little to no special characteristic to them personally. This is a big family living in the field, being poor just like most families were in the 1630s in New England. And they are living next to these woods, and of course they are very believable in God and also in the devil. So when the haunting starts to happen, this family completely breaks apart. And it comes to a point where you just want this family to come back together to maybe fix themselves because they are going nuts, completely nuts, and the tension is completely enthralling. This movie builds and builds and builds and keeps on building until the very end. Every scare is earned, every creepiness factor really goes into you slowly just as the movie progresses, and then there is only one jump scare in this movie. But that jump scare is not a cat jumping off behind a tree or a wall. That jump scare is not a member of the family grabbing another member of the family with a hand saying everything it's okay. This jump scare is a very, very well done payoff of something that again was built and built and built throughout this movie. There are so many creepy things happening in this movie. The direction is creepy, the writing is creepy, the photography is beautiful as hell, but freaking creepy. There are so many aspects of this movie that really work to build up that tension and leaves you chills in your spine. I couldn't stop in my seat as I was watching this movie. It left me uneasy, and so did my friends. This movie is very well directed, but what I feel like it's that it's a very experimental movie because of the ideas that it presents to you and how it leaves you thinking about them. This director really knows how to use fade to blacks and leave them on for how much time they are needed. Because when it comes to cut to blacks, this director Robert Eggers really knows how to end a scene and fade to black right there, and then he really knows when to start the next scene. He really leaves the screen completely pitch black for you to feel unnerved and uneasy and just holding back on your seat to wait for what is coming next. I thought all the performances were good, but especially Anya Taylor-Joy. She really grabbed me on in this movie. And she's the character we do most focus on. But again, I feel like these characters could just be anyone living at that time. And then at the end of the movie, you find out that the people directing this and writing, they really researched the folk tales and the stories that were written down on those times. times. It really just leaves you anxious to go explore and read these stories and know about these folk tales and these mythologies, and it's really, really, really well done research. It's really well done tension building. This movie is a completely nerve-wrack of a 90 minutes runtime for you to watch on a seat and be completely still. As I said in the beginning, guys, bunnies are not cute anymore. I don't think bunnies are cute. I don't ever will think again that bunnies are cute. I understand that people are maybe waiting for a straight up, typical, standard horror movie that can be well done, just like The Conjuring 2 was this year. The Witch will not leave you after the movie ends. The Witch will leave you thinking. The Witch will leave you feeling creepy inside. The Witch will leave you questioning what happened there, what happened here, what happened in the beginning, what happened in the end, what happened in the middle. The Witch just builds and builds and builds, and I like the hypotheticals that The Witch does give you. However, I can tell you that the movie does tend to take a while to let you know what you are in for. There is one moment that happens in this movie that you are immediately hooked and you are paying attention to everything from then on. But until you get to that point, you are really thinking, what is going on here? What is going to happen next? And I have to say that the twins kinda annoyed me after a while. They were creepy at first, and they do have a very good purpose in the movie, but they just are removed to the background and then become annoying more than creepy. But The Witch is still one of the movies that I most enjoyed this year, one of the movies that most surprised me this year, and one of the most unique films of the year. And I completely recommend it to you if you are interested in following directing to watch this movie because of its experimental nature, its character building, its tension building. If you enjoy horror movies, please watch this movie. I really enjoy The Witch, I can't wait to watch it again, and I absolutely give it an amazeballs rating. What did you think of The Witch, my friends? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Are you ever able to watch it again? And do you still think, after watching this movie, that bunnies are cute? Let me know all that in the comments below, and don't forget to vote for the movie coming out in September that deserves a Q&A. Just hashtag any movie title coming out in September, Q&A in the comments below, and the winner will get announced on September 1st. When I come back with my review for Ben-Hur. If you are new to this channel, please click the subscribe button and enjoy many other reviews and special videos to come and the ones that are already on this channel, and join our beautiful geeky community where it can be geeky united. You can also stalk me on the internet by other sites such as my Facebook, my Instagram, my vlog channel here on YouTube, and my Pop Price Skype page. Those links are all in the description. Go there and stalk me, let me know that you are doing so, and of course my beautiful geekies, I will have another review tomorrow and the day after that, and more incoming because there are many movies coming out right now, and I can't wait to talk to you all about those. And of course, I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. You are beautiful, and cheers!